Hello guys, welcome to my video. In today's video, I will be showing you how you can easily get to day 99 as a solo. So let's get started. The first thing you would want to do is actually level up your fire. Most people would go after the bunnies first thing, but you would actually want to level up your fire first thing because you want to start the progress of actually getting a better fire first, even though it's going to be a safe night. Because you can kill bunnies whenever you want. It's not going to actually kill you. Like, you have a lot of food. So you just cut down about 6 trees. That should be enough. If not, then you can try cutting down another tree. Normally, 6 trees would be enough because normally you would need 6 logs to level the fire up. See? Alright, and so, if you are going to be playing in December 2025 Christmas update, there would also be these kind of trees and wolves with lights around them. Those would give you Christmas lights, which you can put on those trees, and I'll not really be going over that in today's video. Next, your goal would be to get a map and other stuff you need from the craft bench. I'll tell you the best order of what to craft and when to craft it with logs and scrap. So after you level up your fire to level 2, you would want to get a map. Once you get a map, you would want to level up your fire to level 3. Let me cut down a couple of trees so that I will get it to level 3. And guys, let me give you a little tip that if you're cutting down multiple trees that are planted around the same area, do not collect the wood as soon as you cut it. Just kind of like me, leave it there, cut that other tree down, and then collect all of the wood together. Because then you don't have that many times you need a switch. Alright, I have 6 logs, which was not enough. For level 2, you do not need 6 logs, you need more. If you have some boosters, which I believe you can buy with events, if you have any fire boosters, those could make it a little easier to upgrade the fire. The thing I like about higher level fires is that you can go away from the fire for longer. Alright, now that it's level 3, your goal would be to get some scrap, which is also known as exploring. You can just if you're in a solo, then you can just collect random things that you find on the way to finding scrap. And if you're new to the game, you probably don't know that the first night is a safe night. So I'm just going to get a couple more pieces of scrap. So see what I meant by wolves with lights? This is how they would look, and then they would give you one of these. Alright, I have a couple pieces of scrap, and if you want a bunny foot, I would recommend you to actually start getting the bunny foot on the second day. So on the first day, it's usually the kind of trying to get your fire started day, kind of. So already by day 2, we already have a level 3 fire. So now we have 8 pieces of scrap. You don't need a specific amount of scrap, just as long as you have it. Recommended to have more pieces of scrap than a little bit. And I just got a bunny foot. Also, never leave the meat where it is because you need to eat. Alright, I'll get myself a good sack. Then I'll just cook this. By the way, you don't actually have to cook food to eat it. It's just gonna make it safer. But the only reason you should be eating raw food is if you're literally like about to die from starvation. But don't lead it to the point where you're actually already starving, because that will take enough damage. Because you're less likely to die from eating raw meat than you are from starvation. Usually if you're starving, you most likely die. But if you eat a couple pieces of raw meat, let me show you what's going to happen. Look on my health bar. Literally almost nothing. And it regains like really fast, so. Alright, so I got myself some food. The thing I like about solos is that you don't have to stock on food as much as you would if you would be in a group. Next, we will be talking about saving the kids. For some kids, you do need to level up your fire and you will not be able to get them right away. How you know their location is you look here, click on the kid you want to find. Then the arrow would show you where to go, which in this case is that way. Every time the kid would be in a different spot. And unless you don't have a long-ranged weapon, if you do have a long-ranged weapon, just use that. And it's better to like kind of kill them one by one than in a group. Because look on my health bar, I'm supposed to be dead right now. Yeah, I need to regain some health. If it's a solo, I wouldn't want to attack all of them because I'm vampire, which means I get a really good weapon. Still, I do not get them easily. And then the map, if you're on a computer, in case it's self-explanatory, but I'll just say it now. You click on M to see the map, and then the stuff that are colorful, you explore. The stuff that are like dull and gray, those are the places that you should go explore. Also, another great use for a map is like using it as walls. Of course, the map it should be the first thing you buy. So, you would put it somewhere where inside your campfire because you can't put it out of the campfire. But if you get a decorator hammer any point of the game, it would be really good to move it somewhere where it would act as a wall. And in today's video, I will not be going over how to survive actual nights without actually being in your fire. For example, like spending nights like this. So I will just stay in my campfire. If you're a beginner, I recommend you only go out of the campfire if really necessary, a little bit. For example, look. Not too far away of the campfire, that way if I hear the deer coming, I just go right back before the deer can even get to me. So the only few things you should ever go out to get if you're a beginner while it's night is food or wood. Now I will be getting I will be upgrading my craft bench here in a moment. Let me just plant these saplings here. And then we will be finishing up getting the kit. There you go. It's really necessary that you pay attention on upgrading the craft bench. Because if you don't upgrade it, you might think you have everything. And yes, you might need all the basic things for survival, but there's stuff that could make it even easier. So there's no such thing as too much crafting stuff. Wait, where's the last wolf? Oh, right here. There you go. And you would receive a key once you killed the last wolf. You simply just put it to the door. Then you open the door by clicking E if you're on a computer, or you can just open it. Then you take your sack out and put the kid inside. Then there would be a chest either inside of the room or outside. The room really kind of depends. It's different every time. And then you would always get something from it. I just got a revolver. So, and also don't forget to collect the food from the kid, because it's actually a really good way of getting food, because you're getting two things at the same time, the kid and the food. So always collect the food after the kid was rescued. If you don't have enough to collect the food by yourself, you feel free to ask a teammate, because you need the food. And if you still have the old sack by the point that you go rescue the kid, then you should probably collect all the steaks first, because they give you more, and then actually focus on getting the morsels, because they would give you food, but steaks give you more. And then see, just from rescuing the kid, I actually got 16 pieces of food, and that's on a solo. If you would not be on a solo, guess what would happen? I don't even know. Let me just speed up. You never actually need your health bar to be, or no, let me rephrase that. You never need your food bar to be max. All you need is just not making you hungry. I'm not saying you need it like over here all the time, no, because that would run out fast, but you do need it. After that, after all that you've done, you just keep getting kids. And then you would also kind of start actually building defense, which normally you would build with log walls, shelves, and wood rain storages. Okay? So, the beds also increase your days by 1, and the kids do as well. So, you should try your best to get as many beds and kids as possible, because that would help you actually speed run the 99 nights. So, how you scare the deer off, in case you're new and you don't know, you can either go to your fire, you're safe there. During this update, you can go to the safe zone once all of the trees are lit up. I will soon make a tutorial about that. Or you can just use a flashlight if you're out in the open. For now, I will cut down some wood, and for now I'll just put it in the fire. Oops, sorry guys. So, and every 3 or 4 nights, there would be cultists that come to your base. The first level would be all of them have axes. The second level would be one of them has a crossbow. The rest have spears. Then the third level the same, and then the fourth level and up would be 2 crossbowers, and the rest are morning stars. So I hope you found this tutorial helpful, and I hope I see you in the next video. Please like and subscribe, and bye.